All right, let's get into this dream home, huh? We talked about it a couple of months ago, this HGTV Dream Home they were putting up and they were going to sell off. Well, they might have a hard time doing that. St. Augustine officials now raising concerns about the dream home. This is located in Pelican Reef. This is prompting the city's planning and zoning board to take action. Now, the home was showcased in online videos and images. They say it appears to be ready for occupancy, but there's a crucial aspect of the property that lacks the approval, and that's the seawall. The board convened recently to discuss the already built seawall situated near the marsh and adjacent to a conservation zone, which is aimed at obviously protecting wildlife. That's something a lot of people take very seriously here. The city says that the seawall violates its conservation policy, and that aims to discourage disruption to the natural shoreline. It causes disruption to the natural shoreline. Coastal Gateway Homes is responsible for the home, and they claim that the city was aware of the seawall during the initial approval of the building permit, citing the drawings that were approved in April. However, discrepancies in the drawings, such as the attribution of the seawall to, quote, others, have prompted the board to seek further clarification. And Davey, you said Mike Davis was on the news making comments about this?
Yeah, he had planning and zoning. Yeah, yesterday. By the way. He was on planning and zoning yesterday. It was a long meeting, so I had to cover for his show last night. So that's how I know. And he was like, yeah, this thing is a whole big mess.
How to get by in the first place, Mike Davis?
I think they just did it. Like you said earlier, they did something and asking for forgiveness later.
Yeah, sometimes things like that, certain things need multiple approvals, and like the seawall and how it lines up with the property. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. If it doesn't line up with the property next to it, it actually can do more damage. So I'm looking at some of the stuff right now. It looks like it's got riprap and then a seawall very close to the house. So I'm not sure exactly where it violated. And also St. Augustine's very unique. The city of St. Augustine owns its bottoms. So a lot of times these seawalls are somewhat in the property of the city of St. Augustine, and some of it kind of encroaches on it. I don't know if that's the case or not, but the city of St. Augustine is one of the few cities that owns the bottom of the intercoastal within the city limits. So and I'm wondering if that was part of the factor too. You got to get kind of an approval to encroach into their property.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know exactly the details of it, but I'll be talking to Mike after the show. But
so you said that St. Augustine is unique, but like, do other coastal communities have to go through these kinds of checks and balances? Because they looks like they just rolled right up, built this house, and they were like, oh, we got a seawall, but we usually do that anyway.
Yeah, it still has to meet all Florida building code, and that's what every city follows, Florida building code, and the materials that are there. They have they got a pool in that seawall. They probably have dead men. It probably has to be on pilings where it's built. I mean, this is built on pretty soft land. So underneath that house, there's probably 40 pilings that go 30 feet deep. So it's a big house.
So what could happen? They're like, take the seawall down?
More than likely, they're going to pay a penalty, and they might have to do an addition on how it attaches to the neighbors.
And a donation to Matanzas Riverkeeper or something nice. Okay.
Yes, something along those lines. But it probably has more to do with what I'm looking at is how it attaches to the neighbors, because of Davey, and I'm pointing to Davey, and it doesn't help you, but if water gets around that side, then it can pull the seawall forward.
It makes sense.
So nature finds a way. Yeah. So you got to do everything you can to protect yourself.
She is always on time and never late.
Yeah.
Apparently there were concerns about the pool deck also.
Yeah, that's right up on the seawall.
Confusingly labeled. Yeah. It says it was labeled as proposed by others on the site plan. The home's width, they say, exceeds the city's 75-foot development limit near conservation zones, further complicating the whole matter. So with these issues kind of at play, planning and zoning has now postponed a decision on the property. They want more time to evaluate both the seawall and the property. as a whole.
Yeah, it sounds like they went into the setbacks, and that's a totally different thing, you know, and getting into the nature side of it. So it sounds like they got, this thing might get stalled for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happened. They chaired it, I think, for next time.
Yeah.
Mike Davis at the next planning and zoning meeting just plays my favorite clip from Ghostbusters 2. Everything you are doing is bad. I want you to know this.
Oh, Dream Home.
Like they are going to revisit the application for potential approval or denial during their meeting on March 5th. So we'll have more info on this after March 5th.
Gosh, can you imagine? Can you imagine the neighborhood welcoming committee on this? Like, you are not getting a pie.
and Justin commented in the comments, and he lives in that neighborhood, so he's got probably pretty good insight. He says a large part of the property was gifted the Army Corps of Engineers when they plotted the land. They have to deal with the city, Army Corps of Engineers, the St. Johns County Water Management. They have to buy mitigation credits. So there seems to be, they kind of got the cart before the horse is what it sounds like to me.
I love that word, mitigation. Wow. It just makes me say that's
you would think if you have to go through all those agencies, you would think you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Yeah,
it's easy to miss something though, especially if you're not used to this municipality.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in Missouri or wherever they're from, I don't know where they're from, they don't have to deal with St. John's Water Management. They don't have to deal with Army Corps of Engineers. They don't have to deal with city owning the bottoms. They don't have to deal with setbacks. I mean, there's a lot of things unique to Florida and unique to St. Augustine. You know, that's why you need to go to all the DRCs, the development reviews, and you got to go to you know, the Friday reviews and all those, because both municipalities, county and the city, they have a format that says here's what you need to do before you build, and more than likely they didn't do any of those things. They're out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Davey just showed me. So, you know, these things probably do not exist in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
True. All right. Well,
but they're
interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I don't even know what happens from here. Yeah,
I don't know who their general contractor is. It's a beautiful house.
Beautiful house.
You
can't rip that down. Hold on. Let's auction it off.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful house. Isn't it like a lottery or drawing or something?
Something like that.
So it's part of the HGTV Dream Home giveaway. The drawing actually ends on February 15th, and they'll actually announce the winner supposedly on February 29th.
Is it?
But however, the next planning zone meeting is until March 5th.
Oh, y'all, this is messy.
Oh, yeah. You won, but you can't move in.
He's just going to dump this thing off.
Y'all, this is messy.
Hey, you're the owner now.
Yeah, you're taking over ownership.
Oh, Lord have mercy. This is messy.
Yeah, no, that's pretty rough. Is it too late to apply? I'll put your name in, Blake.
No, please
dude, if I won that house, I would wait.
Yeah. Locally, we can wait it out.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll come up with another solution.
Yeah, no. I'm checking out, see if it's too late to put your name in.
Yeah, Palm Coast, they're coming for you next, honey.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, the winner also receives a Mercedes C-Class as well. So, hey, that might be worth it.
I'll be selling that thing.
Yeah, I'd flip that.
Right. Yeah.
The house I keep, sell a Mercedes.
Yeah.
And you just got a new car, Blake. You don't need a car.
Monster truck.